on green today because I figure that one might be a little bit hard to work out. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you as a suit, and then I'm going to show you how incredible they look pulled apart. So the key with a suit, right? So matching sets are in, which I love. They're the easiest way to get dressed. But there is actually another trend coming of wearing a suit, but you don't have to wear them together. A little bit like any matching set, it's now going to be, well, in the future, just as cool to wear them solo. So you've got your matching set look, which is an easy way to wear it, but if you want to get a little bit more experimental, this is when you can really tailor in your style and kind of mix it up. So I'll just fill you in on the suit first. This is our sport blazer. Oh my God, I don't even know what it's called. Sorry, you're just gonna have to jump on the website. But it's in our beautiful Euro fabric. It's really lovely and lightweight, but not too light and not too heavy. So you can kind of wear it almost all year round. You're not gonna wear it when it's stinking hot because you're not gonna wear a blazer when it is. And when it's freezing cold, you're gonna layer it up with our Tencel Lust top. Keeps you super warm. I wear this jacket personally right now in Melbourne. It's absolutely freezing and I wear it all the time. So it's in this bright green and it's got this navy and white stripe on the sleeve. So you kind of get that sports inspired look. And it does also come with the matching pant. So I will show you it as a set at some point in this session, but I'm not going to put the pant with all the different tops. I'm going to do everything from the blazer, and then as I'm playing around, I'll just hold them up so you guys can get the gist. If you want anything from today's live, just comment the number 2 and we'll send you a link and you can shop everything you see, so you don't have to go hunting around on the website. All right, look number 1, and one of my favorite ways to wear things at the moment is add a belt to your blazer and wear it like a wrap. So you're sort of wearing it like a top. You don't need to wear it open. You can wear it open, but you don't need to wear it open with something like this. Grab any belt, wrap your blazer as far as you can around. Don't worry about aligning up the buttons. You actually want to get that wrap effect. And this blazer is a little bit it's got the oversized look, so it'll happen really naturally with your normal size. And I've just added this double dome belt, which I wore yesterday, and I'm suddenly obsessed with it. So the thing about this belt is it's completely adjustable because you've just got this strap. But also you can play around with where you want those buttons to go. So if you want them a little further apart, you can very easily. Or if you want them together, great. Even if you want them off, let's play around with it to the side. That's kind of cute too. So you do what works for you. If you want something a little bit more statement, we also have this, and can't find the other one. We've got this bigger dome. So this is in silver. It also comes in gold if you want to. You can double stack them and wear 2 belts together. I love that look, but I think because this is such a statement piece, you want something to support your outfit, not be in front of your outfit. So when people look at you, you're noticing the green, but then there's sort of that hidden element of the belt as a final touch. Now, option 1, miracle pant, blazer. You could go for black blazer, black pant, but whatever you want to do. But my tip is keep it tonal. So I have on our Forest Sport Miracle Pant, I think they're called. So they're a really dark green, they're in Ponte, super stretchy. And they're called Sport because it's kind of got this sport inspired pocket, which I think looks really cool with the stripe. Now I've just layered it up with our Tencel long sleeve Lust top. Comes in a couple of colours, but I know we've got white, navy and black. I wear mine every day underneath stuff. It keeps you really warm. It's double layer, but it's made from Tencel, which is a really beautiful, breathable fabric. You don't get all hot and sticky, but it keeps you warm, but then in summer it keeps you cool. It's one of those weird things that absolutely makes no sense. So jump on that if you want to stay warm. So this is look number 1. I did it with a sneaker because I kind of like stripe with stripe. But I'll show you a heel as well. By the way, I recently went on a buying trip where Faye and I get loads of inspo. We visit our suppliers in China. We go to Hong Kong. Occasionally we go to lots of other countries. And stripes are like one of the biggest trends. It's still that kind of sports inspired look, which has been around for a while, but it's becoming a little bit more elevated. So next year you are going to see things like this. You're going to see dressier pieces, even like thinking about PM wear or like wedding outfits. How do I not know what that is? special occasion outfits, and they've got the sports inspired stripes. So now that I've told you, you're going to start seeing them everywhere. It's not going anywhere. You're going to see it on jeans, loungewear, suiting, dresses, everything you can think of, and it just gives that cool factor. And it makes it easy to wear. Do you know what I mean? You can dress it up, dress it down. It kind of goes whichever way you want it to. All right, so this is with a heel. If I'm doing a heel, I've cuffed my Miracle pants, and I've probably done too much. If I'm wearing a sneaker, I always cuff them a little bit more. I'm just gonna make them a tad longer, just to kind of elongate out my leg. What do you guys think? You know what, an over the knee boot would look with this as well. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put these pants on top for a sec. Tuck myself in. I do love a good suit. These pants are gorge. I'm just gonna roll over, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna roll over my waistband purely because I'm short. You won't need to, but if you wonder what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not stepping all over them. And you can see I can wear them a little bit more low slung, but it really pulls the hem up a bit. Wrap that round. Put on a purple shoe because why not? If you're wearing a green suit, I feel like that you're going to be open to a purple shoe. And that, I probably wouldn't show the white. I'm just too cold to not wear it right now for this light. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, I wanted the blue. Now look at me. Now I'm getting the green. One of each. How sensational is this? Imagine this at the races. If you're in Melbourne or any of those special events, it is obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. All right, now I better show you something else, right? I will show you, while I've got this on, I might pop on a jumper. So I'll ditch the blazer for a minute. And I'll throw on a big chunky knit. And then I might keep it cash. Because I feel like most of the time, as we're, living our life, like if you're anything like me, most of the time outside of work, I need to be comfy, I need to be I'm on the move with the kids. I'm like doing pickups from sports or, friends' houses and all that chaos. So, but I want to look good, I don't want to feel sloppy, and I just really don't want to wear activewear because that's like so many of our go-to when we want to be comfy, but I haven't been to a gym in about 15 years, so the activewear can just go over there. I want to wear something that is street inspired but elevated. So I'm assuming you guys do too. And because baggy pants are so in, sometimes I really want to tap into that in my casual clothes, not just my dressy stuff. All right, so this is just big, chunky jumper. Oh my God, this is so cool. I want it, I want it, I want it. These pants are a size 8. This is a size 8, the jumper. Everything I'm wearing actually is a size 8, including the blazer, Miracle pants, the top underneath. So normal size, really easy to fit. This is such a vibe. I love it. What do you guys think? Good? How would you wear it? Casual like this, or would you go a bit dressier? The beauty is you can do both, you know what I mean? All right, now I'm gonna pop on, no, earrings nearly fell out. I'm gonna pop on an outfit now just to go with the blazer. And one is going to be a skirt, okay? So A-line skirts, especially in a leather look or even a suede. We've got a couple around now, but you've probably seen them around. Another really big trend. So when you don't know what to wear, or you kind of like, I want to look cool, but I just don't even know where to start, you just need to jump on the most trending items. So a bias skirt, or sort of like a slight A-line skirt, is one of those pieces. Or a sport-inspired suit, or a vest. There are those key moments that really drive that cool factor without much effort. All right, I'm going to pop on a tee. Because I'm going to go so dressy in the blazer, or so wow in the blazer, I'm going a bit wow in the skirt. Let's make sure I don't flash anyone. I'm going to go for one of our new band tees. Now these are nearly sold out. We were only dropped them yesterday and they've gone absolutely crazy. We are going to do more, but it's probably going to be about 4 weeks before they drop. So if your size is available, jump on it. There are a few different versions. I particularly like this colour with the green. Oh, I think I've grabbed a size that's too big, but it doesn't matter. This gives you an idea. I'm going to throw on a sneaker. I'm wearing a size 10 in this skirt, so I've sized up one size because there's no 8s. But all I've done is I've actually worn it quite hipster, which I actually really, really love. The skirt is really lovely and stretchy. It's got a lot of give. You're not going to be like restricted. It's just a pull-on style, really beautiful and buttery to wear. So I've worn it down low. If you're taller, this is going to be a great option for you too, because you can add a little bit of length without compromising on the skirt. So I've just got this thigh. And I need a bit of a pop. Need a bit of colour. So let's see how this looks. I'm winging it, by the way. These outfits are not tried and tested before I get to you. All right, you know what I need? I feel like I've got no waist definition. Love the combo. Love the combo. And I'm kind of loving all that unexpected combination of the greens, just like my last outfit. But I need something to break it up because this colour of the tee is too close to this colour. So you're not really seeing, I'm looking a bit like a box. I'm gonna do this belt because I wanna really define my waist. I'm gonna put something on that's a little bit more striking, whereas the other belt blended in, it supported the outfit. This kind of gives me a bit of rock chick vibes because it kind of has a cowboy inspired feel to it. Actually, I might just tie it in a knot so I'm not fussing about with you guys. Just put it in a double knot so it doesn't fall off. And you'll see how it suddenly draws the eye to where I want it to. All right, what do you think? Might be hard, it's hard for me to see in the phone because I can only see a tiny little version of me. Now, play around with how long you want your legs to look. Okay, so this is option 1. I've got it quite low because the skirt's a little bit on the big side, so I've made it low slung. But if I wanted to wear it up higher, I'd pull the skirt up, wear the belt up higher. If you want to wear it up on your waist, you probably do need to get your size, otherwise it'll be too big, but I'm just going to fold it into the belt so you guys get the idea. See how suddenly my legs look longer? Because all of a sudden, I'm telling you, my waist is up here, not down here. And if you want to lengthen your torso, shorten your legs, like if you're one of those people that has these amazing long legs and you're very blessed, suddenly wear the belt down lower. Let me just hide the top of this skirt. And my legs are shorter. Can you guys see that? Anyway, very, very cool vibe. Play around with your different belts. You don't have to wear this one. All right, I've got one more look for you. Actually, before I do, I'll pop the pants on and do it as a suit with the blazer, so you guys can see it as a bit more of a casual look. A really cool way to get the most out of your suit is to make sure you can wear it with a t-shirt. Because this is when you can do sneakers. You can wear it like every day. Usually, depending on your work, you can get away with wearing it to work and you're comfortable. If I was wearing these pants now in Melbourne, I would pop on a pair of tight leggings. You could probably even wear the Miracle pants if you're really cold. But I'd wear a pair of leggings so I'm nice and warm and be wearing the Lust Tencel top under this and no one would know and I'd feel great, but I wouldn't be freezing. All right, so this is with the pants. And that's with the blazer. I'll put it on. It's a cool look, right? And I think a white tee, we don't have any white tees in at the moment, but they're coming. I think a white tee would look amazing. It would actually just brighten it up so much and really bring it into summer. You could do a white chunky sandal, white tee, really nice. And I think if you're going to do it like this, you don't need to wear a belt. Just let it be cash and easy. All right, now I've got one more look and we're going to talk about jeans, okay? But I'm going to, what do I have? I've got our barrel jean. Side note, we have some really cool colours coming in the barrel jean. And if your size isn't available, in this one I'm about to show you, it's in black. We've got more coming. So sit tight if it's not there. It won't be long. I think they're coming, I think next week, actually. I am wearing a size 8. I mean, while we're here, let's just make it a bit grungy with the band tee. Throw on the blazer as your pop of colour. And I reckon I'll do a sneaker with this, and then I'm going to show you with a ballet flat, and I'm going to change my top to make it a little bit more clean girl. This is kind of your edgy chick. And I would definitely do a belt because, again, the colour of my top is too close to the colour of my pants. It will be okay for a lot of people, but I love to explore how do I make my legs look longer and my torso look shorter. So it could be really easy to see it with this. So there's one, like such an easy outfit. Like t-shirt, jeans, and then you want to have your show-stopping moment with the blazer. But as soon as you add something like that, I won't put it completely on. It just gives you that little extra element of polish. What do you think? You like it? All right, one more. Do we have time? How long have I been going for? There's someone on YouTube that wants me to say their name, Kellen. My daughter watches YouTube and she would be so excited if someone did that. So hi, Kellen. Got lots of phones going, but I can only see YouTube. All right, now let's talk about simple black and white when you don't know what to do. This is also going to work for any other colour that you've got. So this is like blank canvas and your blazer is going to be the hero. My top's over there, hold on. And we'll go for the last. So I mentioned before, this comes in black, navy, white. I feel like there's another colour that I'm missing, but you'll just have to go to the website and check it out. You know, the beauty of the last, you know what, I'll do it, is you can wear it back the front. Just cut the label off if you do want it back the front. So excuse this, it'll just be sitting. I'll just tuck it in there so it doesn't look too funny, but you can kind of see it there. Now, if you're going to do this, and I wear these tops to death, I'm going to tuck it in. And this top also comes with removable shoulder pads. I've removed them because I was wearing as a bit of a layering piece. But if you want to, you know, give your body more structure, pop the shoulder pads in. They're just a Velcro removable, and you can really play around with that. So I think doing a high neck is just really nice and polished. And then you've got the V back. I'm going to add the blazer, change shoes. I'm going to go for a bit of a ballet flat because I think that does give clean girl vibes. Do we need a belt? I think we do. I might get something a little bit more simple. Something thin like that, or is that too little? Not obvious enough? Oh, there's the gold one, hold on. This is the one I was looking for, just to have a break from silver. Something like that, let's put that on. Again, you'd put it on properly. I'm just gonna tie it in a knot at the back, which you can't do. I'm just doing it now, but you'd have to put it on right, otherwise it won't be very comfortable to wear. Right, I'm going to make sure this is in the right spot. What do you think? Oh, well, you know what? You don't want the jeans? Add the green pants. They're amazing as well. All right, guys, thank you. I hope you loved the outfits. Don't forget, just comment number 2 if you want a link to shop everything I've just shown you. Bye-bye.